Hi, hello, how are you? We are here today to check out Make Them Suffer's new single, Ghost of Me. If you haven't heard of Make Them Suffer, Make Them Suffer. If you haven't heard of Make Them Suffer, where have you been? They are a Australian metalcore band. They originally started as symphonic deathcore with their debut album, Never Bloom. They're basically the reason that Lorna Shore and Shadow of Intent and Of Sulfur, all those symphonic deathcore bands exist, because they were the innovators of it. Nobody had put any symphonic or piano elements in their deathcore music. There was bands like, black metal bands, Dimmu Borgir, all them that already had symphony in their metal bands, but they weren't deathcore bands. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit off track. They gradually switched over to metalcore, Make Them Suffer, not Dimmu Borgir. With their most recent album being released in 2020, How to Survive a Funeral. They were signed to Rise Records and Grayscale Records. They dropped from Rise Records and switched to Sharp Tone with a single. They are also still with Grayscale, so they're with Sharp Tone and Grayscale. I discovered them with Erase Me in 2020, 2019, whenever that single came out. Yeah, I love all their stuff, though. They haven't missed with anything, in my opinion. They're working on a new album. I think this song is on it. I'm not completely sure about Doom Switch and Contraband. Doom Switch they put out last year. Contraband was 2 years ago. I loved Doom Switch. Doom Switch was my top track of last year. I'm thinking this one could be too, judging on what other people have said about it already. But we shall see. I have very high hopes about it because, like I said, they don't really miss, and everybody loves this track. So let's get right to it. Ghost of Me by Make Them Suffer. Short but sweet.
Stay
Is that the end? Okay. That was Ghost of Me by Make Them Suffer. That's a lot to digest at one time. Okay, so there is no band making better metalcore than Make Them Suffer right now. This is top tier metalcore. You're not going to find better metalcore than this. First, I wasn't really expecting it to be metalcore because the beginning was very heavy, very deathcore. Alex is the best addition to this band. She just brings so much, dude. I don't know if she's like the one that had the idea to do the like EDM siren, almost like record scratching sound effects in there also, but I love that addition as well. I don't know if it's gonna be a permanent part of their sound or if it's just gonna be for those singles and this upcoming record, but I think it's very, very cool. Guitar tone was super heavy. Could hear the bass. Yeah. Very hard to predict. Sean, however you pronounce his name, still really, really good. Somehow getting better as time goes on. I don't really know how because he's already so good. But yeah, overall, I'd say, I don't know, because it was my first listen. I don't know if I'd say I like it better than Doom Switch yet, but I definitely think I can like it better than Doom Switch the more I listen to it. First listen, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Make Them Suffer.